Another interesting topic in India's Look East policy, as well as India, ASEAN and Southeast Asia, is the concept of the BCIM corridor. BCIM stands for Bangladesh, China, India, Myanmar. Bangladesh, China, India, Myanmar corridor or economic corridor we are talking. Okay. And in fact, this region, when you look at this region, you can understand. See, in China, in the eastern, with the southeastern part of China, you can see this Kunming written. Kunming is the capital of the Yunnan province. This province is this corner where between Bangladesh and this region is the Yunnan province. And Yunnan from Myanmar, then India and Bangladesh. So, from Calcutta to Kunming. And what China is looking forward is from Yunnan, if they can have an access to Bay of Bengal, instead of coming to this region via South China Sea, then Malacca Strait and coming here, it's a very long route. But if they can have an access from Kunming or from Yunnan to Bay of Bengal, that is a great opportunity for, it's like a Silk Road. So that is what they were looking. So in this context only this whole idea has come, that is the BCIM corridor we are talking. So it's a social or socio-economic development and the trade. So it is to improve, basically BCIM corridor is to improve connectivity and infrastructure. Connectivity, infrastructure, then even energy resources, agriculture, trade, to improve business in improve connectivity, improve in infrastructure, then a better utilization of energy resources, better utilization of energy resources, then cooperation in agriculture, trade, investment, etc. So the areas are in connectivity, improving infrastructure, cooperation in energy resources, agriculture, trade, investment, etc. And it is connecting the Northeast India, Bangladesh, Myanmar and the Yunnan province. Okay. So Yunnan province of China, Myanmar, then Northeast India and then Bangladesh. And the ultimate goal is, through all these, we are talking about connecting Kolkata through Dhaka, Chittagong, Mandalay to Kunming. Okay, from Calcutta to Dhaka to Chittagong to Mandalay to Kunming. So just see this map, you will understand that. Let me just show you this more clearly. You see this. From Calcutta, right now, the connectivity can be from Calcutta, you have to go to the northern part of India. You can see there can be connectivity like this to the Chicken Neck, through Guwahati. Then there is a road in the north called Lido, the place in Assam. From there, I will come to that. But right now the idea is from Calcutta to Dhaka and Dhaka to Chittagong, through India, it will come to Mandalay. You can see that it to come to Mandalay. And from Mandalay to this Burma Road, this is the Burma Road, the ancient Burma Road. From Kunming, you can see Kunming is here, from Kunming to Mandalay, and then we will be traveling through this Burma Road. So this is the idea behind the whole thing. So this economic corridor can play a very crucial role. In fact, it is a modern version of the ancient Silk Road. In fact, this idea was first given. This idea was first given in 1999, and at that time it is part of a track 2 diplomacy. Track 2 diplomacy means not the official diplomacy, not from the official part, the who is who of the country. I mean, the influential people suggesting something outside the official channel. So, this was called, Kunming initiative, because the idea came from China. So, that is why it is called Kunming initiative, to have a BCIM corridor and this and that. Okay. And in fact, so that this was in fact, then this was revived when the present premier Li Keqiang, the Chinese premier, when he visited India in 2013, he once again revived this concept of what you call a BCIM corridor, or this Kunming initiative has been revived as BCIM corridor. But unfortunately, since then only China moved ahead with its BRI, Belt and Road Initiative. China moved ahead and India got very suspicious about that. One of the arms of the BRI, Belt and Road Initiative, is going through Pakistan. It is there, it is passing through our, what you call, the Pakistan occupied Kashmir, which India has objected. So, India has become a big critic of the Belt and Road Initiative. So, because of our suspicion about Chinese intention in the Belt and Road Initiative, we have completely blocked or no movement forward when it comes to this, this BCIM initiative also. But otherwise, this is a huge potential, because this region has a lot of China and India, then Bangladesh, all are highly populous country, and we can have a great focus on increasing the bilateral trade. In fact, together the BCIM countries account for 9% of the global landmass. If you look at BCIM, we are having 9% of global landmass and 40% of the global population here, 40% of global population. And the combined population of Northeast, Bangladesh, Yunnan, Myanmar, all put together is almost 440 million, which is more than the population of US, the third largest populous country in the world. So, I am just talking about Bangladesh, northeastern states, Myanmar and Yunnan put together is more than 440 million. So, the BCIM corridor can allow, or all the four countries exploit the existing complementarities in trade, and most importantly, please understand, this Yunnan region will get an access to. So, what we are looking forward is the Yunnan region is getting an access to Bay of Bengal, ultimately from Mandalay to the Bay of Bengal region. So, that will help China in having an alternate access to the ocean, and most importantly, it can help in their increased trade. And again, they need not worry about the Malacca Strait. See, their one big worry about the Chinese is the Malacca Strait, and it's a bottleneck in the narrowest place in Malacca Strait. It's only 1.5 kilometers width. It's very busy, and they are always fearing that this Malacca Strait can be blocked by US. So, they want an alternate trade route, alternate access to the ocean, to the Indian Ocean. Otherwise, they have only one access, that is from Yunnan, they can go to South China Sea, and from South China Sea they can come to Malacca Strait and Indian Ocean. So, this will help them in having an alternate route to the Indian Ocean. And another big thing is, they are also trying to increase trade within this region. 440 million population is not a small amount. China is the largest manufacturing exporter in the world, and India is a good consumer. Bangladesh has a lot of potential, Myanmar has a lot of potential. So, they are looking for increasing their bilateral trade. So, ultimately, their aim is from Calcutta to Kunming, if there is a connectivity, the trade between India and China also can increase. In the process, Bangladesh and Myanmar can be utilized effectively, and that is how this initiative has come. But unfortunately, We did not move forward after 2015 because of the Chinese insistence on the Belt and Road Initiative. We are quite suspicious about the Belt and Road Initiative. I will be talking about that in some other video about the Chinese BRI project and India's objection. So, since we are the only country in this region who has completely opposed Belt and Road Initiative, this BCIM initiative also has been put in the back burner. We have not pushed it forward. So, no movement forward. In the last 5 years. Otherwise, it's a good idea, it's a good opportunity, and we have some historic links also with Yunnan, because during the Second World War, the British India and the Allied forces, I mean China was also part of our allied forces, and we had a great connectivity to Yunnan. We supported Yunnan like anything during that time. So, we had great connectivity, but unfortunately because of our suspicion about the BRI, we are not moving forward in this BCIM project. So, no movement absolutely there in this particular case.